And there's an exchange program between the 5th grade students at Pearl B. Larson and a school in Malawi, South Africa. Here's News Channel 8's Wes Small with the inside of the bright class of Miss Davila.
Thank you very much, Jerome. Today we are in Pearl B. Larson School, and this is an exchange program culturally between Malawi. Had no idea where Malawi was, and I've got a Black Studies degree. That's troublesome. But the class hooked me up. Miss Davila's 5th grade class, right? Yep. 5th grade class. We're going to hear from her and some of her students, and I'm going to give them a surprise test to see if they're on the up and up. And I've got now here Paul and Kira. Paul
Scoville.
Now, you started this trek to Malawi, and here we also have some parents in back of us that have been instrumental in this cultural exchange program.
Absolutely.
And as we watch some of the file footage, you're going to see the bags coming out and the exchange that we from the Virgin Islands exchange culture with Malawi. First of all, tell us how this whole thing started.
This whole thing started I was in the Peace Corps, and I was stationed in Malawi in 2004 through 2006, and made 2 trips to Malawi after that experience, and came back here. My wife and I moved out here to go to nursing school. Chris, I work with, and Melissa, we're all 4 of us are good friends. Their son, Colin, just happens to be in the class. And so we were making another trip back on our own dime to go back to Malawi. We thought, what a great experience. The 4 of us were sitting around talking, thought, what a great experience. Why not get the kids involved so they can start a cultural exchange? So maybe tomorrow, maybe years from now, they can be inspired to do something about Malawi. Malawi is one of the 2nd or 3rd poorest countries in the world. No one ever hears about them. So we thought, let's do something. We came to Mrs. Davila. She said, what a fantastic idea. We talked to the principal, the vice principal. They said, what a great idea. So we started a program. We came in, the kids put together bags, they put together photos. And when Karen and I went back last month, we took them all to the school and did the reverse. So the kids then wrote the letters and everything like that.
Wow. You know, sweetheart, I was looking at you, the way you've like literally adopted these children, the fact that economically they make 30-40% on an average, 30-40 cents a day on an average, 5-6 miles walking to school reminded me of my old man saying I had to do it in a snowstorm uphill both ways. Right? But I mean, that shows you the value of education. What does this mean to you and your husband?
This has meant the world to us. Going to Malawi has absolutely changed my life. It was one of the best experiences.
Okay. I feel you. My hairs are standing up.
It's hard to talk about it.
All right, well, let me talk to some parents then.
Yes.
We have Chris and your wife there, and you're the parents of Colin.
Yes, we are.
Right?
Yes.
So how did y'all get involved in this?
Well, you know, like Paul said, we would sit around talking about it, and we wanted to see about getting the kids more involved, because from looking at some of the pictures that he had originally, I just thought the kids here needed to see how good we have it. And that in some of the schools over there, they have 3 kids sitting at one desk, and then whoever can't fit on the desk, they'll sit on the floor.
And they're happy to do that.
And they're happy. And they walk miles and miles and miles
and
to
no
school.
Indoor plumbing.
Exactly. You know, we take everything for granted. And this is a humbling experience for us, and it'll make the cultures come together.
All right. Colin's mom, this is a positive win-win situation, isn't it?
It is absolutely, and I love that the class is able to experience this too.
All right, and this is Miss Davila's 5th grade class as we've been checking out their pen pal letters. It's a cultural exchange program, Miss Davila, between Malawi and St. Croix, Virgin Islands, and Pearl B. I got to tell you, Pearl B. Larson is extremely good school academically. They just keep going up and up, and you have to be very proud of Paul and his wife and everything for making this happen. I'm looking at the children, the students, they look very enthused and are well behaved.
Yes.
You have a good class here.
Yes, I do. Actually, you know, Pearl B. Larson, like I said before, we thrive on academic excellence, but this is just something greater than anything they'll ever experience in my class for the 5th grade, because it exposes them to other children their age. It exposes them to different cultures. And like I said, the number one thing is just giving. When we started this project, it was that we wanted to share something of ourselves and give to someone who was less fortunate. And they are winners today with the amount of letters, the smiles on the face. This young lady found out her pen pal has the same birthday as she does. So she's excited about that. They're happy to get pictures that they sent. Chalk was a big thing that we sent there. And just to hear that children walked for miles for chalk and the smiles that were on their faces to just play with chalk for hours is just something that we will experience for a lifetime.
Wow, Miss Davila, who do we have here?
Zaria.
Joseph.
Miss Joseph, how are you?
Good.
And what is your birthday?
April 16, 2000.
Wow, you're almost a Taurus. You're an Aries, huh? I think. Yeah, I'm like the 25th, so I'm right ahead of you there. And you found out someone else was born on April 16th.
Yes.
Who?
My pen pal.
I know it's kind of rough, these names, aren't they? Well, that's fantastic. The same birthday. What are the odds that your pen pal would have the same birthday as you?
Me pasto chihami.
Let me try one of those, huh? Inuk Winnie Mazemba. I think you did better than me. Okay? Thank you, sweetheart. April 16th, right?
You will, yes.
You're precious. You're precious. I have a trick question for you. I want to see if one of your prize students could pick this up, okay? Because I had no idea where Malawi was. I didn't even know what continent it was on. So I see you have a globe there. I was looking for a map of Africa, but that's the only one I see. Can one of your students, without much hesitation, not you, Paul,
Colin.
somebody a little younger,
Colin.
can they go there and find Malawi
Colin.
just like that? Oh, all right, he's going over. Let me see if he's going to have to struggle like me. All right, yeah. You knew the deal, didn't you? Yeah. I was a little worried because you were in South America first, but you knew, didn't you? You knew it was over there because I was looking all around here. I didn't know it was so close to Zambia and Tanzania. What's your name?
I'm Colin.
Colin what?
Colin Hall.
Colin Hall. Okay, well, congratulations to you. You represent the class. You didn't let them down, man. You went over there and said, bam, you found it. Congratulations. And hi, what's your name?
Adeja Charlemagne.
Adeja Charlemagne.
Yes.
All right. And you've got a pen pal letter there.
Yes.
Who's that from?
Dennis Malandaweyer.
They got some pretty good names, don't they?
Yes.
A lot harder than Charlemagne, huh? And how old are you?
10.
10. You're looking forward to reading that letter and communicating with your new friend, huh?
Yes.
What other things have you learned in this cultural exchange program about Malawi? What else did you learn besides getting your package and your letters?
That I learned new words.
And how about how they have to get to school? No shanty and school bus and just like that, huh? Or taxi bus.
No.
How did it? It's quite a trek. What is it? 4 or 5 miles each way?
Yes.
That shows you how important education is, right?
Yes.
All right, this is a fantastic experience. I really appreciate them inviting Channel 8 here. Last but not least, you parents should be very proud out there of your students here. I know we can't hear the applause at 7 o'clock tonight, so I'm going to give it to these children. I want y'all all to give yourselves a round of applause, all right? There you go. Congratulations. What'd they say?
They say Yewo Chomene, which is thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And what I'd like to say is we're starting here. I've talked to the vice principal yesterday. We're starting a program with the school wide. My wife and I, and we're all going to come back and we're going to do a school wide presentation because Kara and I we're going back. We're going back in May, and we've decided to not go to school next year. And we're devoting our life next year to Malawi. So we created an email, which is stx4malawi@yahoo.com. Anybody who's interested about sending books, National Geographics, just writing letters, we want to take it all. We want to make this island wide. We want everybody who's interested to do something.
Paul, congratulations. We're running out of time. But wouldn't it be great then if all the public schools picked a country then? I mean, think where we'd be culturally. And I don't have to tell you what's going on in our territory with our youth. So this is a very positive thing. It warms this reporter's heart. I am humbled by the whole idea here. Congratulations to everyone at Pearl B. Larson School. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
And we want to congratulate and thank Miss Davila's class at Pearl B. Larson School for that. When we come back from this break, we'll take a look at your Caribbean report and the latest on Baby Doc.